So you would want to make sure that everybody knew where they stood and that you had the agreement in writing. Can I see it?
I don't have anything in writing.
You don't what?
Have anything in writing.
What am I supposed to do? Who knows whose obligation it is to pay what? Where do I find that? Where is it? Please, may I see it in writing?
It's a gentleman's agreement.
Well, it's a what agreement?
A gentleman's agreement.
Well, how long did he have to pay it back?
Well, I expected him to be relatively quick, within a few weeks.
Well, I expected that. I expected all sorts of things. You understand? I never expected the fact that when I asked for a bodyguard, his speciality would be in origami. Can you do karate? No, but I can paper fold. What is an African pygmy hedgehog?
It is a domesticated hedgehog that people keep at home.
To brush their hair with?
No, to keep company, and it's an exotic animal.
What do you mean, keep company?
They sit with me whilst I watch soaps, Judge.
Are they EastEnders or Coronation Street?
I'm afraid EastEnders.
Well, don't apologise to me. It's the hedgehog you need to apologise to. 2018, you reconnected. Where?
His wrestling event.
What were you doing at the wrestling?
I was wrestling. I was a wrestler.
What was your wrestling name?
Dick Farringdon. Big Dick.
What?
Big Dick to my chums.
Did you show up at the wrestling event?
I did, yes.
And did you reconnect with Big Dick Farringdon?
I reconnected with Adam, yes.
Sorry?
I reconnected with Adam, yes.
Understood. You reconnected with Adam, not with Big Dick.
No.
At some point, you broke what I consider to be clear advice, and 2 weeks on, Brian came round to your house. What was it with? What did he come round to your house with?
A couple of pasties.
He came round with a couple of pasties.
We've been shopping.
Do you mean...
Pasties, Your Honour. Cornish pasties.
Cornish pasties?
Posh ones.
Just pause. They're what, posh pasties?
Yeah.
Why is it a posh pasty? Does it have a collection of corgis?
The brand of some eyes seems
The brand?
Posh. Yeah. From Asda Ginsters.
They're from...
They look posh.
Just pause for a second. Listen, sir, you understand, there are certain things that are posh. You understand?
Yeah.
The Queen is posh. Sometimes people suggest that I am posh. But your view, just to be clear, so I can put it down in big, is that a gangster pasty is posh.
Yeah. To me, it is.
What's posh about it?
They're not. When 2 years ago, they were £1 and they were 61p, so I bought them a couple.
Right, and so on the great scheme, if there were to be a pyramid of posh, where would you put a Fray Bentos?
So I don't like them. I put them at the bottom.
They wouldn't be posh?
No, no.
So you can't imagine, there you are, there's your chance, winning your MBA, and you sit down.
Sorry.
And you're taken to a little side room by the Queen. And she says to you, now, I really think that we're going to have a marvellous afternoon. I've gone posh. I bought you a gangster pasty.
That's posh.
Understood. Well, show me how you were fiddling.
Twisting the dial a bit back and forth, and because it has quite a nice mechanism, and you can
A nice mechanism. Why are you interested in fiddling with people's mechanisms? Well, how long did you carry on? Show me how hard you were fiddling, sir. I want to see.
Well, it was an accident. I was only.
Were you banging it?
No, I wasn't banging it. I was only.
Were you fiddling with it very hard? You carry on.
I was using the knob, the dial, as it should be used. I wasn't kind of trying to lever it off or anything like that. I was just turning it from left to right to open and close the sunroof.
Do you agree with his explanation and memory of fiddling with the knob?
Mostly, yeah.
what some people might describe as a common sense view about how long it would take for his business to be profitable. What view did you take, sir?
I'd watched another television programme and say all that.
What other television programme?
The one that's on BBC Two.
What one?
Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den?
Yeah.
So you watched Dragon's Den. Which dragon were you?
Well,
I'm looking at you and I can see you channeling Deborah Meaden.
So I had to think of something for a song which I could include the family, because I'm my son and my daughter. So I came up with something countrified. I came up with a song called Drink Up the Cider. So I had to make a cider machine, which I welded together, and that blew bubbles, smoke, it made noises, hammers, apples were flying, waters were squirting, and Plonker's job was to pull it. So we dressed him up with a straw hat. Well, he ate the first straw hat. So we found another one, and we went off, and we got first prize. I dressed my children up in smocks and period. But we only knew the chorus, to drink up the cider. So lucky we didn't have to turn around and come back. We did the carnival and then carried on. So. But we got first prize. And then there's a lot of people in the carnival could tell I couldn't play a note. So those that could wanted to join the next carnival, and within 2 carnivals I had a 15-piece band. And Plonker was pulling all of them.
Michelle, please, may I have a tissue?
I'm crying as well.
Oh, my God.
I do apologise. Very nice story, sir. Only, as I understand it, Ricky, you ended up in a relationship with Mickey.
Yeah.
At the time, excuse me, Mikey, do forgive me. I just love assonance so much. The point is that you changed your name after you ended up in a relationship with Mikey, correct?
Correct.
What did you change your name to?
Ashley.
Ashley. Any particular reason? Was it a bit of a throwback to Coronation Street? What was it?
No, I've just, I've never really liked the name I was given when I was born, so just got rid of it.
Well, what was wrong with Ricky?
Bianca Butcher out of EastEnders. I had it my whole life, man. It was my childhood, so no, just...
What do you mean, Bianca from EastEnders? What would happen? I don't understand.
I just got mocked a lot thanks to EastEnders, so...
So EastEnders ruined your early life?
Yeah, no.
Consequently, you changed your name?
Yep.
Years. What were Mikey's best qualities?
No comment.
I think, sir, if I ask you about what a gentleman's best qualities are and your answer is no comment, we should leave it there. Let me tell you, sir, there are people having their afternoon cups of tea.
I know.
Would you describe him as tight? Careful with money?
No.
You wouldn't?
He's not careful with money, no.
Now, do I have Mary Lynn here?
Yes.
And is it Christiana?
Yes, it's Christiana. Oh, Quincy. Quincy.
Quincy?
Quincy.
Queen C?
Yeah.
Well, are you a queen?
Yes, I am.
On this
African
planet
queen.
or your own, madam?
African queen, because I'm naturally African, so obviously I'm an African queen. So I'm a queen.
Everybody who comes
Christiana,
from talking, everybody who comes from Africa is an African queen.
Yes.
Mary Lynn, do you know what she's talking about? Yes. Please say no. What did you do with the money, Your Highness?
Well,
Excuse me, if you're a queen, how would you like to be referred?
Your Highness, I love that. Oh, that's nice. Your Highness, thank you very much.
No
Well,
chance.
That's not nice. But anyways...
As part of your claim, you submitted a variety of examples of the type of things people would say to you. Tell me about your local shop. What happened?
The local shop, a few hours after it happened, I walked in just to get cigarettes or something, can't remember what it was, and he turned around as soon as I walked in the door and says, "Oh, look, it's Sinead O'Connor." Because of the accent and the Sinead O'Connor look.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.